that night, Kato dreamed of the wild, the stories of the leopard, Karani alive in his mind. It roared through the sky, shaking the land and calling to him from deep within the heart of the wilderness. Their journey took them deep into the wild, where ancient trees towered over them and the air was filled with the sound of creatures unseen. Every step forward brought them closer to the legend. Out of the mist, Karani appeared as fierce and majestic, and the stories told. His eyes filled with wisdom and power gazed upon the children, knowing they had come seeking the truth of the legend. Unseen by the villagers, the shadow creatures crept closer, their eyes burning with hunger for the baobab tree. The village had still little time, and danger was already at their doorsteps. The village yelled as one defending the ancient baobab trees. Spears clashed with shadows, and just when all seemed lost, the roar of Karani rang out, and the leopards descended from the wild to fight by their side. With the village saved, Kato and Juri knew their world had changed. The spirit of the old always been with them, guiding them just as Karani had promised. Under the baobab trees, they stood tall, now protector of their people and their land. The deeper they chose, the more the forest came alive. Golden footprints appeared before them, guiding their way through the maze of trees as if the spirit of Karani was leading them toward their destiny. To reach the scared cave where only the brave dared enter, the ancient carving spoke of the time long forgotten, but the light from within called to them, urging them to uncover the secret that lay ahead. The elders warned of the great dangers ahead, their voice heavy with the weight of ancient wisdom. The shadow creatures are real, they said, and only the call of the leopard can protect us now. Kato's visions took him to the strikes where the spirit leopards ran among the stars, watching over the earth below. They were more than animals, they were protectors of the wild and guardians of the ancient ways. With a word that shocks the heavens, Karani called upon the force of the wild. His power spread through the land, sending the shadow creatures flailing into the darkness. The village was shaped, for the spirit of the leopard had answered the call. The ancestors appeared from the baobab tree, their spirit glowing with the light of the land. They spoke without words, filling Kato and Juri with the knowledge of their people and the courage to continue protecting the village. A new dawn rose over the village, bringing with it hope and peace. The world was safe once more, and Kato and Juri knew they had answered the call of the leopard. Together they would ensure the village's future under the watchful eyes of Karani and the spirits of the ancestors. And so the legend of Karani lived on, a story of bravery, magic, and the unbreakable bond between the people and the wild. The leopard's call would always be there, guarding them through the darkness and protecting the heart of the village. They reached the enchanted river, where the water seemed to glow with magic. The stone beckoned them to cross, and the air was filled with whispers of the wild, guiding them deeper into the heart of the unknown. That night, beneath the stars, Kato and Juri sat in silence. The sky told stories of old, shapes of animals woven in the stars, reminding them that the wild had always been filled with ancient spirits watching over them. The shaman eyes as wide as the stars spoke on the dangers ahead. His words were cryptic but filled with wisdom, and he gifted Kato and Yuri charms of protection, saying, "The wild will test your spirit, but you must trust in the call of the leopard." The Baobab tree's incident and which was more than just wood and leaves. It held the spirit of those who had come before, its roots reaching into the past and its branches touching the sky. It was the heart of the village, the soul of the world. Kato stood at the edge of the portal, knowing that the final test awaited him on the other side. The world called to him, its magic soaring in the air. To protect his village, he would have to enter unknown and face the spirit of the world itself. They found the scared brow print of Karani glowing with the energy of the world. The ground hummed beneath their feet, and they knew they were on their right path. The legend of the leopard was alive, and they were a part of it now. The healer's hand moved with grace as he performed the ancient ritual to heal the land. The power of the Baobab trees spread through the earth, bringing life back to the village. Together they chanted, calling upon the spirit of the wild to blaze their home once more. Karani was not alone. The guardians, leopards, protectors of the wild, stood ready to defend the village. Their eyes glowed with the power of ancient magic, and the sky squared with its energy. Together they would answer the call of the world. The light of the Baobab trees and the power of the guardian leopards were too much for the shadow creatures. They dissolved into smoke, retreating into the darkness from which they came, never to threaten the village again. Karani turned back one last time, his eyes filled with pride and wisdom. His spirit had done its duty, and now as the sun rose over the world, he faded into the horizon, knowing the village was safe in the hand of its new protector. And so the legend of Karani lived on. The village was safe, but the call of the wild would always issue through the land. The leopard's spirit would forever watch over the village, a guardian of the ancient ways. In a clearing illuminated by the moonlight, Kato and Yuri saw the spirit of the wild dancing. Their graceful movements filled the air with joy, reminding the children of the connection between their people and the spirit of the land. The Animal Council convenes to discuss the future of the village. Each creature spoke with wisdom, and Kato and Yuri listened intently, knowing that the fate of their home was intertwined with the world. So respective listener, coming part 2. So please subscribe my channel and support me. Thank you.